Welcome back. It is day 11 of our free to play series. Well, let's go ahead and take a look around the account. Yes, we get it. And claim our rewards. See if we get anything interesting. Oh, once again, these promotion materials, so huge early on. Eventually, you'll have so many you could never spend them all, but right now, that is just amazing. I think what we're going to do today is summon. There are some epics that could be very helpful to us, and I feel like it is worth it to take a stab at them. I think we do want to pity manipulate for Silas Fierna, so we may have to wait till tomorrow to complete our summon session, but looking at our history, we have 21 summons since our last legendary. So I think we're going to go to 150 summons. If we don't get a legendary by then, we will stop and finish this tomorrow. If we do get a legendary, depending on how far along it is, we may pity manipulate tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, starting with an epic. The unfortunate thing is we do have a tournament, but we don't have an event to get rewards, but that's okay. Interesting on the double epics of the same kind. I believe Selkath's on the banner, but Komodo is not. We're really looking for, I think, a Maul and a Laurel would probably be most helpful to us right now. All right, so we're 30 in. Oh, Laurel. Nice. She is super helpful to help cycle your rage. Especially early game, we don't have a rage regen healer. Laurel can really put in some work. All right, early Lego. This may impact our pity manipulation. Let's see. Did we just get Vienna? That is hilarious. That's the whole reason for our pity manipulation. So, hey, job done. Bonded Silas, amazing. It effectively doubles his damage when it comes to his ultimate, which is just insanity. Hitting this off banner while considering pity manipulating, that's pretty crazy. Okay, let's take a look to where we are. We are 50 in. We really could consider going to 199 and then pity manipulating, and we might do it on a different banner here. Since we have both Silas and Vierna, I don't think it's worth pity manipulating for awakenings on a new account. But let's continue on. Oh, no epic pulls are rough. $60, so this is $70. Oh, Vortex, that is huge. That's our first HP based healer, and they are just so much more survivable. Him and Maidon, oh, very helpful. I think that we'll plan on tackling Gear Raid 2 soon, and he may be super helpful in getting that done. Oh, she's bad. doesn't do anything interesting. I think she was part of a fusion for a legendary hero. It seemed like kind of a placeholder. Oh, no. You aren't quite my Harrier, but let's stay away. Although we may end up selling her for awakening tokens, I don't see any potential use for her. We are still on the lookout for a mall. Let's call our shots like we did with Laura. We were able to call that one, so we're getting closer. Oh, Tidus. Rounding out that Pokedex. He is usable because he's like a self-healing tank. So in some of the faction trials, he can put in good work. And in general, although when you have generally somebody uh like an Olog will hold up better. Okay, so we want to do 59 more if we don't get another legendary before we get to Sun Wukong. All right, no epics here. Give us a mall. Okay. I do remember War Guides had a series where he was really looking for a mall on a new account and never was able to find it. I'm not sure if it was a no legendaries account or there was a run where they did only 3 legendaries allowed. But it really limited his. Oh, we called it. He is amazing. Without like a Nyx or another AoE marksman, he is going to put in some heavy work for us. That may have just unlocked Gear Raid 3 for us. Okay, I think we're going to do singles till we get to our 199. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. We're going to pity manipulate over here. While neither of these characters is groundbreaking, Valara can do a lot of work early on, and Violetta really hits a boss. We could use a boss killer, so I think getting either one of these would be a good pick. Didn't get any epics there. That's unfortunate. I don't think this banner had probably the best epic that I don't believe we have is AI, although we're kind of limited in our development. Like we need our development resources in other places, so I don't see us investing in AI right away, although she can be super helpful in faction trials. Some people use her in GVG still. Oh, Iona. This is great as well. as good as Gaius is, uh, he kind of has attacks on his damaged. I would be curious how she holds up as an AoE mage to complement him, and using them together could be super helpful. I think that's a great pickup. All right, here's our pity. Let's hope we get something interesting. Last one. Ares. That's kind of rough. Although, no, that's not great. Let's take a look at his talent. The biggest thing he does is defense reduction. So, and he does a physical damage vulnerability. So he has potential use cases. But I think the biggest problem with him is Toreador exists for that defense reduction. So if you're using a nightmare team, I don't know. I've not previously used him before, but we may definitely have use cases with him on a newer account where our roster is more limited. Now let's go ahead and grab our Wukong. I wonder who it is. I love all of the Eastern inspired heroes and their cutscenes. I'm especially fond of the watercolor ones, so I think this summon session has been fantastic. Maul was a huge pickup for assisting us with some physical AoE damage. Vierna, Taban, Silas is just absolutely fantastic. We were really cutting it close with the resources we needed. Although I think we could have got into the campaign and worked a little bit harder, we wouldn't have come up with a whole lot more. So we really hit the target there. All right, a little bit of extras here. So I think that is a good place to be for today. Also, the player center came back. There was initially a way that you could cheese it to complete all the rewards in like a day just by spam clicking or something. So they took it away and finally brought it back. I think the biggest thing that's worthwhile is your ability to buy like some W gold and an ancient if you just engage with it on a regular basis. I think there's lots of different events like this. I don't know if it's still here. We may have just missed it. The Goblin Horde event, where if you spend W gold, you can get 50 to 100% back as a return based on your luck, and that is just fantastic to be able to earn W gold on a free to play account. It lets you get things like, I think probably the best investment you can make is this monthly card of diamonds. The first time offer is $2.99, but it's $4.99 even at full price, and you're effectively getting a summon a day, or you can turn it to energy. So I think that's very worthwhile. But yeah, I think we made some fantastic progress. These summons are going to be super helpful in developing the account. We'll do the classic YouTuber thing about should you summon this weekend? The answer is no. Don't summon. Unless you have a beginner Sun Wukong banner. Like I said, both of these characters while useful in the early game, with the Assassin's Creed collab coming out, don't invest in them. Also, while both of these characters are super useful, they're not top tier. There seems to be hints that some of the leaks seem to indicate we might get a Valara Orin banner, which may be one of the better banners we ever get. So I think that would be crazy. Probably making it a better banner than we had over Anniversary. So save your summons, don't summon, but tell me your thoughts. Where are you at on your account? What do you hope to summon? Are you looking toward the Assassin's Creed collab with interest? I never really got super into the franchise, so I'm interested in the characters if they're useful, but that was never my cup of tea. Like I say every video, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you if you've made it this far in the video for spending a little time with me today.